Hey y'all, today I want to show you on my messy desk how to replace your SSD drive in your Steam Deck. So let's get right into it here. I'm going to use my phone camera so you can see I love some energy drinks. So there's going to be 8 screws, 2 small on each top and bottom, and then 2 large on each of the sides. So I've already taken a few of the screws out here. Let's just get right into this and see how difficult it is. I'm going to try to make it so the light works kind of alright here. Sorry if the light's not amazing. Have this back off. Let's get these screws out of here. A magnetic screwdriver will help you a lot here. And I'm just using the case that the Steam Deck came in to replace this. Magnetic screwdriver, like I said, will make it so you don't lose any of these little screws. These can be a pain. Now let's see if we can get the back. Okay, so we're going to try using the tool that the SSD came in. You can use a credit card for this too, but what you're going to want to do is just slide it across here. The tar pick would work best. So once you get that, you just slide like a small piece of plastic there to get so you don't break the little pins. Now that that's popped off, we're going to just give it a nice little pry here. If you have to, run your little piece of plastic down the side. This is just the plastic piece that the M.2 drive came into. So here you have it. We have our Steam Deck right here. So that's what the underside of a Steam Deck is going to look like. We can see our fan. We can see what looks like where the drive would go. I'm not actually sure, so we're going to be doing this kind of live, which will be kind of fun. Hopefully not break our Steam Deck. You're going to want to be really careful here not to shock anything. This looks a lot like a computer, which is pretty cool. So let's just dive in really quick and see if I believe it's going to be under here. Like I said, I haven't actually looked at how this is built, which probably isn't the best way to go into this, to be completely honest. But makes it more fun, right? So we'll take that screw out, put it in your little case over here. Let's see what else we're stuck on. So this is just like some ESD tape, so it wouldn't shock it. You'd probably replace this with a real electrical tape, but I'm guessing there's a screw under here. Let's just take a look a little bit closer. So we're going to take this tape off. I'll use a little pry here to see if I can get it to come off. It's definitely stuck. Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. So there might actually, so don't take that off. I'm an idiot. We're just going to take these 2 screws out here, which would be really nice if that's all it is. Holy cow. So there's just 2 screws on the back. Don't be like me. Try to take that off, and this should just wiggle out is what it looks like. Maybe. Usually with these things, you don't want to pry too hard, but there is usually a little bit of oomph you have to give it. What are we stuck on here, buddy? Oh, there's probably a screw right here. We'll try taking this out really quick. This looks like duct tape. So yep, there's that screw. So that's probably holding in the drive. I'm just going to peel that back, and we'll unscrew this screw here. So now we've taken 3 screws out off of this piece, and then now it should pop right out. Like I said, this could be wrong. Nope, there it is. This is the drive right here. So this is the 64 gigabyte option. We're going to use this piece of plastic I used before. And I'm not going to wrap it because that looks like crap to me. So we're just going to undo this here. And this is a PCIe Gen 3, I think. Don't quote me on that. So that's just got that cheap duct tape on it. That's just a 64 gig. We're going to plop our M.2 drive in, which will be significantly faster and significantly larger. Push it back in. Slide it down. So this is the MP600 Mini by Corsair, I believe. I really like Corsair. You can get a cheaper version. This is just the one I went with because I really like Corsair's product, and I don't want to really dick around with this too much. It was like $100. So all in all, this Steam Deck, the only thing that you won't have here like you'd have with a more expensive Steam Deck, you'll get more storage with this, which in my opinion is going to be the more important thing, but you don't get the etched glass, and you don't get the you don't get the etched glass, and you don't get the like a screen protector thing on it, so that it'll it is basically a screen protector. But so this looks like it'll slide in. It's required a little bit of force, but once we get it in there. I'll start with the big screw first. My hands might be over this, making this really shitty. I'll try here. Oh no. Come on. Oh, that's a real pain in the butt. Put that in. Slide that over. Now we'll take these two smaller screws and put them back where they go. One right here. This is where the magnetic screwdriver will really save you some heartache. One there. One here. And then now we're gonna just, so the thing here is usually you want to start with one side, and then these little plastic things, it's the same with old laptops or any laptop really, but kind of see I got it kind of down there, and then you just push it down and shear click. Do it on both sides, and then just run along the top. And then you should, so that's what the gap should kind of look like all the way around. Buttons look good. So yeah, that's a completed Steam Deck after the M.2 drive upgrade to 1 terabyte. I'm going to install Windows 11 on this because I don't really play a lot of Steam games, and I hear you can just use Steam pretty easily on it. I'll try to make a video on that and how it goes, but yeah, I'm more familiar with Windows. It's what I run every day. So let's get these last screws in here, and then we'll end this video right up. And thanks for watching. This is kind of a weird video. I figured I would got a new microphone, and I wanted to kind of test it out here with, you know, something I was going to do anyways. And I figure, I don't know if there's a lot of guides on this online, but this is something I'm very familiar with. I took my first laptop apart a while ago, and I've actually fully replaced everything in a PSP before, and I just got this Steam Deck, so I figured maybe I could be some assistance to somebody out there one day, because I was a little confused about it at first. Try to cut this video up, make it real nice and short, so if you're getting into the Steam Deck, you're able to really tell quickly. You know, this process overall has taken me 10 minutes, but I do have a magnetic screwdriver. I have done this before, so I kind of know what I'm dealing with. I will say one other thing here just quickly. With that prying off the back plate there, you can break those little plastic pieces off, and honestly I've done it so many times with other devices. It's not the end of the world because these screws are actually what hold it together. The biggest thing is you don't want to break the screen or bend the device. So especially with this plastic will kind of shear. That's what it feels like. It's not metal, so you'll shear this right off, and then you're going to notice something. But another thing here, you can see I am using a flat head, and I'm not tightening it more than finger tight, really. I'm not. These have Loctite on them, and in case you need to get back in there, you don't want to have to, you know, if you strip the screws, you're really screwed. So this is actually the first time I've turned the Steam Deck on here, ever. Just got this thing in the mail. I'm super excited as somebody who loves computers, and figured out you can install Windows on it. See if this thing has any juice. Doesn't look like it does. Let's plug it in. Where did I put the charger? Here's the charger. On the messy desk with the microphone and the sand sanitizer. And the iFixit screwdriver. We're just gonna get our Steam Deck going. And I was curious about this too. I thought somewhere I read there was like a USB port, but I don't see one, so I might have to rewrite the OS. But let's power this baby on. Hopefully we'll get her to boot up. Oh yeah, it's booting right now. You can't really see, but it looks like it was booting at least. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. So this is what you'll see. Default boot device missing or boot failed. So that just means that we need to get the drive flashed. I'll create another video of that while I do it. But yeah, Steam Deck replaced. Pretty easy process. I'd give it a 3 out of 10 for complexity. I didn't look it up or anything before, so I've done this before. So, you know, if this is your first time, there are a lot of little screws. I really recommend these iFixit screwdrivers. They're awesome. I've had this set for years and years and years. And, you know, you can be a messy desk gamer like me one day. Hope this helped you. And, you know, if it did, leave a like. And maybe I'll come up with more content that you may like. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.